Good evening. I'd like to now invite Jamie Hendricks to the floor to give us a few important announcements.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tampa and CUUPS Tampa. My name is Jamie Hendricks, and CUUPS stands for Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans. I am the facilitator of the group here, together with Don Carson, who is our treasurer, and Chris Hendricks, who's in the sound room. We form your CUUPS Council. So if you have any compliments, we'll be happy to take them. If you have any issues, you can talk to the big Viking guide there at the door. He'll handle that. All right. A couple things I do want to draw your attention to. First, please silence your cell phones. Please, we appreciate it. The other thing we want to talk about is we have some big plans for this year, but we can't do it without some extra help. And CUUPS Council elections are in June. Well, actually, July 2nd. They're supposed to be the end of June, but technically they're July 2nd because of the way the meetings fall. So if you are interested in becoming part of council, there is a whole handout that says CUUPS Council position are up for election. So if you'd like to join our team, we would be happy to have you aboard. And this explains to you how you go about doing that. I'm not going to go into details because y'all can read. There's also another flyer that gives you some general announcements. So again, I'll draw your attention to that, let y'all read what's going on. All right, one other thing real quick. I gotta go find it because it's back here, it's hiding. We are not a rich church. However, we are very grateful that the UU does allow us to practice here. There has been a full moon celebration held here every month since 1992. Yeah. So we are very, very thankful that they allow us to practice here in safety and comfort and air conditioning. Thank you, dear goddess of the blessed AC. So if you have a few extra bucks to chip in at the end of ritual, there will be a moneta basket here on the altar, on the beautiful altar. Please chip in a couple bucks to pay for the AC and keep us out of the mosquitoes. For now, it's hiding behind the pirate ship. But we're not going to let the pirates take it as part of their pillage. All right, y'all. They've put together a really creative ritual this evening. Please enjoy it. Have fun. Oh, thank you. See, I knew I was going to forget. Normally, when y'all come in, those of you who've been around here for a long time, we stop you at the door and we ask you a very, very important question. Now, we haven't been doing that lately because we've been letting y'all come in and enjoy, bug-free aromas. So tonight, I have to ask you that question as a group. So those of you who've been around a while, y'all know this answer. But if you're new, that's okay, because the other people are going to help you out. How do you enter this circle? In perfect love and perfect trust. Okay, we're going to do it one more time so the newbies can join in. You ready? How do we enter this circle? Gives me goosebumps every time. Well done. All right, y'all. Enjoy ritual, and we'll hand this over to Exordium.
Welcome to Exordium Harbor, wherein we have just returned from the Isle of the Witches. Not a journey for the faint of heart, my friends, for we are scallywags and uncertain of our reception. But the witches, they be in a playful mood. Roughnecks, scallywags, investigate. Come carefully, slowly. Ha 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 ha, you there. Forward, forward. Yes. Aye, let us see. Let us see what be. Captain, Captain, Captain.
Bring my box to me, my fine roughnecks. Skedaddle. Is this on? Okay, perfect. Ah, yes. The Mermaid Oracle. Let us see what the mermaids have in store for us today. right. I'm going to be doing a reading for everyone here today. This may apply to you, this may not. I just go in saying that just to make sure everyone has their expectations managed. All right, now as a group, as I understand we are all witches, honoring the masculine has not always been very easy for us. It's very difficult for us to, because the patriarchy has so stamped upon femininity and feminism and the goddess, it's hard for us to balance that out because sometimes we feel like if we honor the masculine, we're forsaking the goddess. But in recent years, and even now, we are learning that's not the case. Balance is required of both the feminine and the masculine to truly achieve balance. And to do that, we must look within ourselves. For all of us, man, woman, non-binary, and whatever have you, we all have elements of masculine and feminine and other energies swirling within us. In the future, what I foresee is that perhaps there will be a true equality in our dreams, in our hearts, and in the end, it does begin with us, so that our communal dream of true, genuine equality and equity between genders and energies and everything that I described here today can be possible, as long as we ensure that we are doing the work within ourselves to assure that equality. Of course, it has been very hard in recent years with Roe v. Wade unfortunately being overturned and recent politics, but that's where I'm going to end it. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program. I shall, of course, be in need of my legs once more. Bring forth the potion. Let's see what we have here. Aha, the potion and something else. Aye, but we should have known there would be a price. All you within the sound of my voice, hearken. The witches have tasked us for the use of this potion and the return of your captain's legs. The witches require that we share our booty and spread seeds to those in each harbor, so that the land shall continue to restore as Ostara hath just passed, and the earth quickens in anticipation of Beltane. All right, now according to the instructions I just read, I do this. Smoking means it's working. Remove me now to a place of privacy, my roustabouts, so that I may regrow these legs and fulfill the witch's decree. Until my return, raise the spirits of this harbor and consecrate the elements.
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, who is the finest coven that ever did sail? With her chanting and charms and hexes and spells. Exordium coven, exordium coven, exordium coven, exordium coven.
Yeah. Oh. While our captain, can you hear me? While our captain doth be away, I would like to speak to each and every one of you about your participation in piracy. Aye, yes, I'll bet near all of you have participated in piracy. Doth thou not remember the nursery rhyme? Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. Aye, for that be the tale of Blackbeard, who paid his men 6 pence a day and a good liter of rye whiskey. Well, I can't vouch for how good it was, but it was rye and 6 pence. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. Aye, for a wily pirate be he. He had his men lay low within the ship, made the ship appear disabled to lure in his prey. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Aye, they did. They burst forth and proclaimed their joy as they took their booty. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king, of course, being Blackbeard himself. Now the king was in the counting house, counting all his money. Aye, he be hiring on more men for the next adventure. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. Aye, that beautiful ship that he had his eye upon, taking on the booty he doth desire. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes, of course, furling the sails as they set out from harbor. Along came a blackbird and nipped off her nose. So you see, ye all be complicit in piracy, whether you knew well or not. Cue up some music for us to celebrate our piracy. Feel the energy. We're going to pick up on that energy and consecrate the elements so that we may call the quarters proper. Spirits of air that kisses our sails, pure essence of the God, we hereby consecrate this incense brought forth out of Madagascar to thy divine spirit.
Spirits of the fire that warms our souls, pure essence of the God, we consecrate this sword forged in fire to thy divine spirit.
Spirits of the waters of the freedom we crave, pure essence of the goddess, we consecrate these waters from the Tampa Bay to thy divine spirit.
Spirits of earth that sustain us with bounteous harbors, we consecrate this salt to thy divine spirit. Salt and water, inner and outer, body and soul be cleansed. I cast out all that is harmful,
Except the wrong, taking all that is good and healing,
by the powers of life, death, and rebirth.
so mote it be.
Our captain returns. Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
You may proceed.
I cast this circle, a sacred space, I cast this circle a timeless place. I cast this circle of protection this night, as between the worlds we perform these rites. As the witches bade, now by the blade and the powers of three, so mote it be.
So mote it be. Please rise, those who may attend to the east. Roustabouts.
Powers of the east and air, we thank thee for the fullness of our sails and ask thee to join our rite. We bid thee hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. Please attend to the south.
Powers of south and fire, we thank thee for the heat within our hearts and ask thee to join our rite. We bid thee hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. Please attend to the west.
Powers of west and water, we thank thee for the blood flowing through our bodies and ask thee to join our rite. We bid thee hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. Please attend to the center. Oh, please attend to the north first, though.
Powers of north and earth, we thank thee for thy welcoming harbors and ask thee to join our rite. We bid thee hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. And now we may attend to the center. It happens. Goddess Calypso, whose power and beauty are renowned throughout the waters, join us this evening and keep this harbor safe from harm. We bid thee hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
God of the waves, Triton, who calms the seas with his mighty conch shell and serves as herald, join us this evening and keep this harbor safe from harm. We bid thee hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Triton is a very fun god to work with, I will be honest. That being said, you all may now be seated.
The decree of the witches. Hearken thee to my voice, for I represent the ancient power of the witches. The witches will feel the ripple effect of the work done here, as a drop of water ripples out through calm waters. The witches decree that the care of the earth, air, and sea shall be the responsibility of all who live upon this planet. Thee are tasked with the sharing of these seeds, bathed in the ashes of our sacred fires, along with a share of our riches, food that none may hunger, and libation that none may thirst. By the powers of the witches, past, present, and future, so mote it be. Hearken once more to the witch's need, and with a joyous heart plant these seeds. They hold a spell of prosperity, for they are freely given from our lands across the sea. As you plant these seeds, focus on that which for you hath a special pull, and throughout thee life ye heart will be full. You and yours will never thirst and never hunger, for the lands be pleased, the spell complete. So mote it be.
Now join us in a little repast. Let's start that non-hungering and non-thirsting immediately.
Ahem. Our duty to the witches hath been fulfilled. May growth and riches spring along ye paths. Now, please, rise once more, those who may, and attend to the center. Roustabouts, up here. There seems children, they love the galley. Isn't that a napkin right there? Put it on the napkin right there. Ready? Powerful goddess Calypso and Triton, god of the waves, we thank ye for blessing us with your presence this night and for safeguarding our passage upon the eternal waters. Go if ye must, stay if ye will. We bid ye hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Please attend to the north.
Powers of the north and earth, we thank ye for blessing us this night and for holding us safe in ye arms. Go if you must, stay if ye will. We bid ye hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Please attend to the west.
Powers of the west and water, we thank ye for blessing us this night and for allowing free passage upon your sparkling surface. Go if ye must, stay if ye will. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Please attend to the south.
Powers of the south and fire, we thank ye for blessing us this night and filling us with life's passion. Go if ye must, stay if you will. We bid ye hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Please attend to the east.
Powers of the eastern air, we thank thee for blessing us this night and for filling our sails through dark and light. Go if you must, stay if you will. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Please return to the center.
The circle is open. The circle is open, but never broken. May ye sail true on calm seas and good fortune breeze. Marry me, merry part, and merry meet again. So mote it be.
Now join us in our traditional circle song. Our captain Elise will sign the song as we sing. Will the speaker pick us up, Chris, if I lay it down? Thank you. Thank you for sailing with us this evening. Remember, the Minetta basket is right back here.